hit stop. Start recording. Alright. So, yeah, we already talked a little bit about why I think you shouldn't pick the games that are most one-sided. I mean, does that, make sense to you? Sure, the skill gap between you and Pro is pretty big, but that doesn't mean you have to play the games where you get fucked the hardest, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, it was really, uh, I fuck up really hard in these, and, I have questions about, what to do, because, there's certain times where, I'll be at the ledge, and, I'll be in my shield, and I just have, no idea what I'm supposed to do,
Mm-hmm.
whenever Crow's just standing there, menacingly.
Mm-hmm. That is the meme. Okay. Do you remember exactly what those situations were? Like, for example, I know you just gave me an example of one, but do you remember
Uh,
specifically how they come up and so on and
uh,
so forth?
yeah, I remember, one or two of them.
Okay.
I remember, one or two, specific ones.
Okay. So do you want to try and describe them before we go into this, and then we can go into them sections and then talk about them?
It's in the last game. It's on Yoshi's story,
Okay.
and there's a point where I am chilling. Right there. Click. Go a little bit forwards. A little bit more. Okay, right here. This is a good spot. Okay, yeah, and then after this, if I'm not mistaken, I get stuck at the ledge or
Mm-hmm.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. I just have no idea what I was supposed to do. What would have been my option? I hit him and then he just CCs it and then he up airs me.
Well, in that case, what you should be doing is you should be trying to play around the crouch cancel, right? Basically, you
Yeah.
use the down tilt, which is fine. You actually hit a really nice ledge dash, but you could have picked an option that doesn't get lose the crouch cancel, right?
Yeah.
So that would be a big thing. So, for example, what's the biggest example of a move that does lose crouch cancel? Shine. So something you'll see a lot is if you ledge dash shine, then they just get knocked down. So like this right here. If you just ledge dash shined here, actually you got hit. I don't think you could have shined because your ledge dash actually wasn't as good as I thought. I thought you were all the way over here from your ledge dash. Actually,
No.
you crouch canceled and you hit.
Yeah.
In that case, you could have actually grabbed him, which is kind of funny. You could have run up and grabbed him.
Okay.
But maybe you could shine. But yeah, anyway, the problem here is oh, you feel if you feel like you're getting bodied by crouch cancel, then you should just try to pick more options that don't lose the crouch cancel, right? So
Yeah.
what moves are those? It's
Shine, grab,
yeah.
up smash maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
once you get past certain percentage, definitely up smash. At zero, up smash actually also can lose to crouch cancel, but he has to be ready to check it and stuff. So yeah, shine and grab are the big ones. Drill is another big one. So you could have definitely just gone for those, or barring that, you could have just dashed further in.
Yeah. Um. Okay, I think a little bit farther into it. A little bit more. Once we're past this ledge. Oh wait. Never mind. Never mind. I think I accidentally SD. Or look right there. That was a perfect spot. Oh, guess not. Yeah, see, I ran in with the with the JC grab, from that corner, I ran in with the JC grab just because I wanted to get out of the corner and be offensive. So
Yeah,
what should I have done?
I mean, I think running forward JC grab is totally reasonable. But it's did you do it because you thought it was going to work? Did you so you ran
Yeah,
UJC grabbed over here, right? So did you do it
yeah.
because you thought he was going to move over here, or because you were just I'm going to do this?
Well, I saw that he was right there, and I wanted to hit him,
Mm-hmm.
but he's at crouch cancel percent, so
Yeah,
and Crow abused the CC, so
yeah. So also remember that you can running shine there, but basically, so two things. You started trying to grab him right here,
Yeah.
which means that you miscalculated the distance that he would go. So basically, you saw him land, and then you tried to grab right here.
Yeah.
But really, what you needed to do was grab either like right here or right here because he's going to move after he lands, right? If you grabbing right here basically only beats if he's going to land and then stand here and then do nothing.
Yeah. Or like shield.
Yeah, or land and shield. But
Gotcha.
yeah, you need to grab all the way over here if to catch a dash back and over here to catch a dash in. You need dashed in. So, if you had grabbed like right here, you can see how this would have connected.
Yeah.
The second part, which is something important for you to understand, is that getting out of the corner like this can be, if you want to just like immediately pick an option, then it can be a guessing game. And if it's a guessing game, then and
See,
you
I
think
hate
that you
that.
can't react, then it's just like you have to accept that sometimes they're going to outguess you. That's
I
just
don't.
the thing that happens.
I don't want to do the guessing game. Period. Like, am I forced to do the guessing game?
Well, no. I mean, you didn't have to. I mean, the funny thing is, you say you don't want to guess, but you're the one who committed to it right here. Like, you just ran at him
Yeah.
and grabbed, right? That's a guess.
Well, it's like it was. It was like a delayed reaction. Like I saw that he was right there, and like I forget that people move.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like in chess, whenever I forget that like the pieces can move backwards. Like I just forget that like nobody's gonna be standing still in melee.
Yeah. So you
So it's
just.
like I see them in this position, and then I'm like, okay, grab.
Mhm. So at what point did you react and try to go for a grab? Let's see.
Whenever that part right there.
Right here.
Whenever he dashed off.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty reasonable. You just like went a little too far for your grab. I think you had the I think you had mostly the right idea and the wrong execution. It's
Gotcha.
reasonable to go for a reaction there. Or if you think that he's going to like run off and back air, then you can run and jump cancel up smash here. And it's the same frame data as grab, but it's a little bigger, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's like, if you catch him out of the air, then well, he can't crouch cancel because he's in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could have played this a little more reactively. Or
I'm
you could
down.
have like tried to like nair. It's like more generous for you to like as soon as you see this, you could have tried to nair here. You could have
Okay.
nared here. Mostly, it's also really awkward because, as you can see, and I don't know if you noticed this on the rewatch, but you get stuck in this slow turnaround right
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
So you should also be cognizant of whenever you've gotten caught in your slow turnaround and see how that's going to slow you down. Because probably if you hadn't probably what you meant to do was just stop and not do a slow turnaround, do a really quick turnaround, then come back and grab. But look how far away, how much further away and slower the slow turnaround makes you be.
Yeah. This is still on box, so like I'm still adjusting to certain things, but like I definitely get what you're saying. Like it was still like a flub on my part,
Yeah,
but like I'm saying, like I'm still getting used to like dash dancing with the well, I'm still getting used to the box period.
yeah, I
Like
definitely get that. What I'm just telling you is like you need to take this. I mean, I'm not telling you like, oh, good or bad. I'm just literally telling you like, oh, this is what made you miss.
uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not like judging you or anything, right?
Uh,
I'm just trying to
I'm just
tell
letting
you.
you know, cause like there's gonna be a couple times in this where I'll just like side B into like the wrong direction.
Yeah,
Like at ledge, I'll just side B off stage.
yeah, I've seen that one. So yeah, but yeah, let's talk about the slow turnaround. So ideally you'd be turning around on this frame, and now you're in slow turnaround. So that's the second frame. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So and then so it's like 10 frames before you're like going back at him, right?
Hmm.
Whereas you could totally. And then how much did your grab miss by? 1, 2, 3. Probably like three frames. So really, like the slow turnaround really fucked you there. So you need to take that in kind of into account, where it's like, oh, maybe if you end up doing a slow turnaround, you should be trying to wave dash out of it or something.
Mhm. We can go back to the beginning now.
Sure.
Like we can just watch it normally.
Sure.
1 second.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. Oops. I guess you just didn't know what to do here. But
It
also,
was it was 60% and Crow it was like 60% and I wanted to JC up smash.
uh huh.
But I wanted to either JC up smash or up tilt and I just kind of froze up on the box cuz
Yeah.
JC up smash is really difficult.
Yeah. You should probably not JC off smash at that percent. I do like up tilt or wave dash up tilt.
But shit.
Or you can go for like a near into tech chase. You are the higher numbered port, so your chain grab does go for longer.
What?
Okay, I guess you don't know about this.
No, I most certainly don't know about this.
Okay, so do you know how? Do you know that which port you are changes like the way throws work?
I know that like there's port priority.
Yeah, so there's port priority, and there's also like port sympathy or whatever. I guess basically, if you are the higher numbered port and you throw a lower numbered port, you get an extra frame. You get to act out 1 frame sooner, basically.
Okay.
So this has huge ramifications for the Fox Ditto chain grab. So you can see here in this Smash Boards thread, this is not. Oh, percent's accurate. This doesn't show me the port dependent stuff. Okay. I know Smash Wiki has it.
I could just take your word for it.
No, I mean the numbers are like important.
Well, you said the numbers, right?
Well, I don't know the numbers exactly. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Smash Wiki has it. Against Fox, up throw can change into itself. Okay, so if you're the lower port, it goes from 0 to 50.
Hello?
Hold on, I'm.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So up throw goes, if you are the higher port, then it goes from 0 to 66.
Uh-huh.
So the character you're throwing has a lower port number. So you're the higher port. And it goes from 0 to 54 if you're the lower port.
Okay.
Against Falco, it's an even bigger deal. If you're the lower port, if you're the lower port, it goes from 0 to 66. But if you're the higher port, it goes from 0 to 81.
Okay. That's really good to know.
Yeah, so it makes a big difference which port you're going to be, because, like if it's 81, that's the difference between like, oh, I hit him with one aerial and then I up smash him when he dies, compared to 66, where you need to do a more like involved sequence before you can up smash him for a guaranteed kill.
Yep. Gotcha.
Okay. So whenever we look at this, and you're the higher numbered port, then in a perfect world, right here, you would say it's 60%, and this means as the higher numbered port, I can get one more regrab.
Gotcha.
But if you're the lower numbered port, port, you would need to have like wave dash with up tilt, or nair him here, or wave dash up tilt.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Did you mean to do the snare?
Yeah. I'm just sure it was meant to be like a short hop, and I just didn't short hop.
Okay.
But the nair was definitely intentional.
Okay.
I wanted to get out of my field.
He's behind you, so usually you would see people probably try to shine out shield here instead.
Working on that.
Yeah. Or you could back air.
Big nair fan.
But doing the nair like that makes it, especially with the full hop, you saw how easily he would punch you.
Yeah.
There's recovery. Oops. If you get up thrown at kill percent, then you really want to do no DI. And then try to shine out, or double jump out.
Okay.
I feel like you mistimed your double jump here. So you like reacted to him?
No, that was a read.
Oh really?
Double jump. Yeah.
I thought you reacted to his angle.
No, I start jumping whenever I see him in Firefox, and then I do the double jump because I'm like, okay, he's gonna go high.
Okay, but you
Our
can
reaction time's not that
see.
great.
I mean, you just need to be looking for it, and then the reaction time doesn't matter. So, I need to back up more than this. Okay, so you nair him, okay, and he's going off like this. And then you turn around, and then at this point, you see he's firefoxing, and then you react. You say, okay, he's firefoxing. And I like this jump. Oh my god, it skipped. Okay. So I like this jump. And then you can see he's shooting right now. And you still haven't double jumped yet. But now you double jumped on the, like, basically 2 frames after he started shooting.
Yeah.
And then you can see how, actually, you're a bit early. Like, you were now, like, almost trying to hit him from above. That's how early your double jump was. But if you should be looking to try to react to his angle, especially from that far out, right? It's harder if he's right next to you. But since it's basically going to be a full-length Firefox, or a near full-length Firefox no matter what, then you should be looking for the angle. You'll have plenty of time to react, because you'll be able to confirm that he's Firefoxing from the startup, and then he has all of that travel time. And then based upon the angle he picks, then you can do your double jump a little bit later if you see that he's going up, and then you can back air him. This will have more benefits for you also, because if you try to like back air him from right here, then there's probably a pretty decent chance that you fuck up and this Firefox hits you and you get burned.
Okay.
But if you're like down here and he's like going this way and you back air him this way, then I mean, if you can visualize the hitboxes, you would totally be able to see how like that Firefox, how you'd be able to back air his Firefox from below. So you should try to do that edge guard whenever they have to up B a little more reactively.
Okay.
All right, word.
Word.
I
Why?
guess like jump cancel up smash is hard on the box, right?
Yeah, dude, it's hard. I
Because
have to
that
like actually think about it.
yeah, because you need to jump cancel up smash there. Nice grab. Oops. Oops. Okay, let's talk about this one. So you run up and now you're in shield. Actually, this was an instant back air. You could have shined out a shield on this one. This, yeah, he does this back air super early. So he jumps and pretty much does an instant back air. So you definitely could have done shine out a shield on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that. Well, it's like it's if you could like point me to something that would help me learn shine out of shield with shield pressure. That'd
Uncle
be
Punch
great.
has it, right? They have the reversal thing. It's reversal. It's called reversal training in Uncle Punch, and they do a thing on your shield. You can tell them like what to do on your shield, like an aerial or a smash attack.
Oh, they're supposed to do it on my shield?
Yeah, you're supposed to hold shield. You have
Oh.
so like in that mode, infinite shield is toggled on by default. And you go up to them, you hold shield, and then they do the thing on your shield, and then you try to act out of your shield.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just for the like whenever you get hit, you turn around.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah,
my bad.
I guess like the word reversal.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't know how many like fighting games you play. But usually, when they say like reversal, it just means like you're turning the situation around, not like necessarily your character.
Got you.
So like they're attacking you, and then you punish them, and now you're hitting them. That's a reversal.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's for practicing your out of shield.
Oh, okay. Well, that's sick.
Yeah, that'll probably help you. Let's see. Let's see what happened here. How did we get fucked? Oh, we double jumped and got drilled. But you see how whenever you're at zero, and you'll also notice this at the very first interaction in the game, is he runs at you and he drills, right?
Yeah.
Boom, he drills. So if you like watch this, pretty much every time you're at zero, he pretty much just goes for a drill. Like watch right here again. See, he does shine. He does shine, safe against crouch cancel. Running shine, safe against crouch cancel. Then he jumps, and he comes out and drill.
Yeah.
So that's also how, if you want to try to play around crouch cancel, that's how you can try and structure your neutral at low percent too, where you just like go for more moves that beat crouch cancel. Of course, you can beat those things. For example, uh, drill is a lot less good on shield than neutral air is. I don't remember exactly the numbers, but I think lowest nair is like -1, and you can use the frame data bot or whatever to tell you how good the lowest down air is. It might be like -6 or something. It's like a lot worse. And I'm pretty sure there's a thing that's like, oh, like there used to be a thing where it's like, oh, if the Fox had staled it,
Oh, poo. Stop it. Go. Shoot. Sorry.
you're good. So like, yeah, Nair is like either like -1 or 0 or something, and Drill is like -6. So there used to be this thing where like Armada, if Drill was sailed even once, then he would just like go for the shield grab every time. So, if you want to beat Drill, then you can do shield stuff, or you can jump to meet him. Of course, that means giving up your crouch cancel, but then that's just part of like a little RPS in neutral, where Nair will beat you jumping, but it will lose to you crouch canceling. And Dare will beat you crouch canceling, but it will lose to you jumping to meet him. Because if he drills you at 0, you just get to the ground, you're actionable first.
Okay.
But at the very least, like all of his moves like have a specific purpose that he's doing them to beat the crouch cancel. Okay, so let's talk about this down tilt. This is a down tilt where you really didn't look at the screen. So you ledge dash right here, and then you're like, ah, shit, he's running at me. Right here, this is where you reacted. This is where you're like, I got a down tilt. And he dashes back. And then you get fucked.
Oof. Hate to see it.
So what could we have done here? You could have kept running forward, or you could have ledge dashed and then just waited a little longer to react. So this is a really big thing that Mango says, which is just like you always want to try to react as late as possible.
Gotcha. Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah, because like you reacting so early right here just lost to him tapping back one time. But if you had reacted a little bit later, then you would have seen this, and then you would have like had a little more play here.
Yeah.
And this is a very common thing for people to do as well against Fox, which is just like people. It's just like, oh, ledge dash is so strong because you can't hurt them while they're ledge dashing, which is completely true. But if you just like ledge dash and immediately do a hitbox, then that makes you really easy to whiff punish. So in that way, being on the ledge is still a disadvantage.
Yeah, then you just kind of defeat the purpose.
Okay. Do you understand why he does those drills also?
They work.
Well, yeah, I mean it works, but there's like other specific purposes too. Like, why doesn't he just shine?
Maybe it's the long. I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't want me to wall check it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's exactly right. That's exactly right. So like right here in the spot where you go here, and then if he shined right here, then you might be able to DI into the wall, and then you can tech.
Yep.
And then if you like tech wall jump out here, and then you can like side B, or you might be able to up B. Edge guarding it becomes a mess. So what he does with the drill is you can't tech drill, and it's big. It's really big downwards, like relative to shine, right? So he hits this, and look how low you go. Now he does this drill, and if he were to be a little faster on this and then grab the ledge and drop that and shine, then you can't. I mean, he just drills again, right? And now you're like even lower. So he can keep resetting the situation until he's fast enough, and then if he shined you right here, there's just no way you can tech on the wall.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta see something. Okay, I guess you didn't update the launcher. You can queue up multiple replays in the new Slippy launcher, by the way, in the most recent version.
Okay.
So you don't have to play them individually. Just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you were talking about because he drilled me at 0. Like, the first thing that he did was drill me.
He goes for a drill, right?
Yeah. I have a question if you could go back like 5 seconds. A little bit more. Okay. He's gonna JC up smash me.
Mm-hmm.
Is he reacting or is he reading? Like, I don't think he could have reacted that fast.
This was a read, but it was also a reasonable read. Why? Because this is a tech trap.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah. He up tilted me. He up tilted me whenever I was coming down planning to tech.
Yeah. So this is a tech trap, and so the up smash is like is reasonable to make.
It's like right there. I was in the corner. Like, Right there again too. It's like I'm in the corner and I'm like so fearful that I'm like I'm aware that like he's the better player, so then I start to get like anxious, like, okay, what could I possibly do to stop Crow, the better player, who knows more options than me, from hitting me?
Well, it's funny because you like kind of outplay him here too. I mean, first off, like I don't think you should be. It sounds to me like you're over respecting your opponent.
Damn.
I mean, okay, the simple fact is like, although like obviously some players are better than others and they're better at using character, like Fox is Fox. You
Yeah.
know, whenever you grab Fox, they're all the same. And like the proof in the pudding is like, I don't know, watch any Fox player versus Zane, right? Whenever he grabs them, they all die the same way.
Yeah, they're just another fox.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter if it's like some idiot in pools or if it's if it's
Leffen.
yeah, if it's Leffen, like you've seen Zane four stock Leffen like multiple times,
Yeah.
just like based off of like some bullshit, right? So the point is like the options that the Fox player can take are the same no matter who the player is. Now, who the player is might affect which options they choose to take, but the stuff you need to play around doesn't change that much because it's still based on the character, not the person. So you
Yeah.
shouldn't be like over respecting and afraid of him just based on the fact that it's Crow and he's better than you. You should be trying to beat him up the same because whenever you over respect somebody, then you can get in more trouble than you should because you're just like, oh man, like there's no way I can do this, like it would never work, but it totally will, and I will prove it to you with this interaction. This is a classic sequence you all the time. You do a slightly undershot in the air, right? And then he immediately goes for a whiff punish, and you dash back and you grab him. Except you fuck up your execution here a little bit, but it was totally going to work. You were just a little bit slow on your grab. So
Damn, Shine really is frame one. That's crazy.
Shine's quick.
Dude. Oh my god, it's
But
so
you see how
quick.
you fucked up your grab here? Like
Yeah, I should
if
have been
you
grabbed.
if you just like turned around and grabbed right here, you would have totally gotten him.
Yep.
And so like the point is like you just like did a nair and you dash back and then he did a really scrubby nair into you the same as any other bad fox.
Damn.
So like nothing, there's no need to like be afraid of him there. It's good players do bad things all the time. So yeah, but I do also want to talk about like why this grab missed. It seems that you are consistently misplacing your grabs, so that might be something you want to look at because
Okay.
like this grab missing is a pretty big deal, right? There's definitely a lot of worlds where you get this grab and then it just turns into a kill, right?
Yeah. Right here. I'm in the corner and I shined in case he ran at me, and then I did an aerial whenever I realized they didn't get hit with shine. And then I realized, okay, now I have to hit him because Crow's just gonna hit me off the ledge and then edge guard.
Okay, so you shine here, and you back air here. This is a pretty
Yeah.
bad back air, but you get away with it actually. No, you crouch cancel and you tech. Well, this turned out about as reasonably well as you could ask for. So like after the shine, uh sorry. Jumping is pretty reasonable. I think full hopping here makes a lot of sense. I actually like full hopping with drill. This
Full hopping
is pretty much what I would change here. So like
drill.
okay, in my head,
Drill.
like after you shine, he's probably going to like try to just like I would try to whiff punish with grab. And it's probably wrong, but like a lot of people will try to like whiff punish with grab or just like running in here. In which case you like full hop over them and then you drill.
Okay.
but you managed to get away because he actually got stuck in a shine here. You should be prepared. Try to be prepared to tech the shine as well.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you that too. Is there anything that I can go into that'll help me practice teching shine?
Well, you can't really like react to the shine, right? Obviously, because it's fucking frame one.
Well, yeah, but like I heard that like you're supposed to see the shine incoming and tech preemptively. Like whenever they drill, you're supposed to, get the tech ready because drill to shine is sure.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah, so
Yeah, their shine
how would
just
I
comes
practice that?
after stuff sometimes. Um, does Uncle Punch have that?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, I don't think Uncle Punch has it.
Yeah, only thing I could think is like asking Crow to just shine me a bunch. Or
Yeah,
just
you could do
asking
that, or you could set up a 20xx save state. Your
I
choice.
can't on the box because the box doesn't have a D-pad to control save states.
Oh, bodied. Uh, hmm. Okay, what you can do is you can get a GameCube controller and you can plug it in and you can use the GameCube controller's D-pad to reload the save state. That's all I got.
Okay. And well, how would I know that the CPU is gonna shine me?
Because the save state says to.
Save state says to one.
Like, okay, the way now I don't do these because basically I don't do the best way of improving, even though I do a better job than most people. It's you do actions, you do an action, and then you tell the computer to just copy your inputs. So if you input drill shine, then in the recordings, in the recording setting, and then you put it in playback mode, then the computer will do the exact same drill shine as you inputted.
Okay.
And all you need to do is set yourself up to get hit by the drill.
Okay, wow. That's
So if
I
you're
did not know that.
Yeah, so if you're really interested in that, there are a lot of guides out there
Yeah, well.
on how to practice using 20xx and set up save states. I would recommend that you look into that because that is probably the single best method that obviously doesn't require anybody else to sit down with you and drill shine you a million times for you
Yeah.
to practice technique shine.
Yep. There's a KJH video. I have it bookmarked. I just never got around to.
Yeah, there you go. Basically, 20xx is like the 20xx is definitely like the melee of practice tools, where it's just like there's a lot of
Difficult
shit
to learn.
and it's a lot and there's like stuff you have to learn and it's more difficult than
Uncle Punch.
Uncle Punch or other practice methods where it's just like Uncle Punch is very plug and play.
Yeah. Yeah, I never knew that you could tell the CPU to do what you did. Sounds good.
Okay, so let's talk about this also. This is kind of funny because I mean you have spent a lot of time talking to me about how it's like, oh, I'm really not comfortable in the corner, and yet when this situation happens, like you just like run off into the corner and you corner yourself and you get shined.
Yeah, it's like a terrible habit. Like I go to the corner because Crow's in the center stage and I do not push. And then
Well,
I'm
right here,
uncomfortable.
like you could have played, you could have. He's pretty far, so like right here after you rolled and then you dashed this way, you dash jumped. Oh, okay. So here's what I'm thinking. You tried to chase him. First off, you don't be scared. You're invincible, so you're chasing him. Okay,
Yeah.
and then you like fuck up here. Like, did you just mess up? This must be a text error. Like you just like
Yeah, I just
held L too
accidentally held.
long after your L cancel, and then you were
Yeah, I
like
held
trying
the
to
C
dash
too
left
long.
and you rolled, and then you're
Yes.
like, ah shit. But I'm pretty sure you're it's close. But I think you're still invincible right here.
Yeah.
So you don't actually need to jump off here. But okay, let's suppose that you weren't invincible, you didn't just respawn. You were just trying to chase him and he got over here. He's like all the way over here, you know? As you jump right here, you can totally see like, oh, this dude is like all the way over here. looking at the screen here is pretty important because as soon as you do this jump here, you may as well look at him because it's not like you're doing anything else. Like you're in the middle of your jump animation. Like right here, you dash and you jump, and then I would look at him and I'd be like, oh, he's like all the way over here. So even if you get like right here, so that means you can land back on the platform, and he can't really reach you. Like he'd have to like come here and then jump and then nair. But I'm pretty sure he would be able to get your shield up in time. Or you could like go for a full hop here, but that would be even slower. So you didn't have to like necessarily put yourself in the corner. You just reacted to this happening, and you're like, I gotta get out of here.
Basically, yeah.
So yeah, once again, this has to do with like you need to like this is really hard too, but you really need to like push yourself to react as late as possible, and like it's going to be really frustrating because you're absolutely going to like get hit for things that you wouldn't ordinarily get hit by because you're going to be like trying really hard to react to it, and then it's just going to like come out and hit you, and you'll be like, oh my fucking god. But it's really important to be able to do that because the more time that basically it's like cheating. It gives you more time.
Insane. More time.
All right, let's see. Bodied. What? Okay.
CC shine. Insane. I'm old.
I just feel like this didn't need to happen. I mean, obviously, you could attack this shine as well, right?
Yeah.
Especially like, yeah, he's got a crush cancel and shine, and then you roll away and he just run shines you off. I don't know. Okay, I don't know this for certain, but I also my intuition says there is no reason why you had to go this far down after getting shined at the ledge here.
You like to hold down.
So if you're tech rolling here, if you're tech rolling out here, then perhaps you shouldn't be like holding down because you might get shined, but like you might want to tap down instead because you don't need to like hold down to fast fall to the lead, right? You just need to tap down at the right timing.
Okay.
Or again, this is a situation where if you attack the shine, it would be pretty good. But anyway, you pick a nice angle. Whoops, you're slow here. Can you see where you're just standing really still after?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, you're slow here. And then you're like, ah, shit, what do I do? And then he's already on you, right?
Yeah.
Like, you could have totally just, like, shined or jumped here, you would have been fine. But you started dashing here instead of walk because you were, like, walking initially, you would have... It was way too late.
Yeah. And he just caught up to me.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice ship poke. Whoops.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, okay, so again, this is another great spot, for example, where you're like trying to do things a little too early, slash like your reaction point is too early or you're not looking at the screen or whatever. So right here, you nair. I feel like you're watching yourself rather than him a lot of time because like you're just like grabbing and it's just like, come on, this grab probably isn't going to hit. If you just look at where he is whenever you're nairing, I don't know in what world you turn around and grab here, right? Other than you were just like, I think he's going up and I think he's going to come down in front of me. It does feel a lot like you weren't really looking at where he is. Because he's like, dude, like when you land with your nair, he's like all the way over here. So like, if it's me, I'm going to say like, oh, he could land on this platform, in which case I definitely wouldn't be able to grab him. Or he could like land on a platform and run off. or like even if he like full drifted, then he's probably like right here, and then you like certainly can't grab him from here.
Yeah.
As it was, like you might feel like, oh, this grab is like pretty close to connecting, but if you look at the situation that led up to it,
Yeah.
it feels like you were trying to, like you weren't really looking at the screen, and that the grab wasn't ever going to work.
Gotcha.
Ah, yes, great stage. Oops, what is this? Did I see you try to grab again?
Yeah.
This is a tech skill error, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably meant to like turn. Or wait, go back.
That was a tech skill error too.
Go back. Yeah. On box you L cancel with Z.
Okay. Makes
So
sense. So you just accidentally tapped it too late. Okay.
yeah.
That was definitely a tech skill error. Whoops. Okay. This jump in you totally could have reacted to. This is an example of a spacing where you really want to get your reactions good. I can tell you for sure that good players react to this shit every single time. Like Magi or KJH, they will react to this jump in from Crow, like at this range. They'll react to it with and stuff it out with up tilt or dash back grab every single time.
Okay.
It's just like, and it's like I know it's like probably not something that you've thought about like super hard, but this is like a good benchmark where I would expect a solid player to be able to punish this snare or this down air on reaction.
Okay.
So you can see like this is definitely a spot where compared to a top player, you're definitely lacking.
Mm.
Yeah, that sucks. Actually, I hear that's really hard.
What?
Like whenever you get turned around like this, turning around, like turning back around is really hard on box, is what I hear.
Turning background? What do you mean?
Yeah, just like, well, Saban used to talk to me about like how it's so hard for him to like turn around and up B with Sheik. Stuff like
Well, I
that.
side beat.
Yeah. I know that.
So
All right. Let's see. All right. So let's take the contrast here, right? So by contrast, you nared into him as 0, and then what did he do? He
he
just
shined.
immediately shined you, right?
CC shined me. Or probably wasn't even CC. Or I
It's
tried
like,
to up air.
so yeah, you totally could have gone with draw and 0 instead. Oops, a little baby fuck up there. What are you doing over here? Yo, what's all this?
Full hop Fox player in action. Circa 2020.
Okay, so this is another great example of not looking at the screen, kind of just like freaking out. Because you're
Yeah.
like, okay, here's what I think happened. You can tell me if it's right or wrong. So right here, you like landed right here, like, ah shit, he's about to ledge dash and punish me. So
That's
you're
exactly.
like, I gotta get away. So then you do this thing, which I think this is totally reasonable for you to like run away like this. But then like,
I jump. Oh my
yeah,
god.
you jump and like I don't know,
And
maybe
then
the
I
full
double
hop
jump.
makes sense. But like as you're dashing to the right, you may as well look at him. So if
Yeah.
you see when you dash to the right, he's basically going to side platform. Like look how high he is. Based off of this distance, he's either going to go to the side platform and he's going to do like this maneuver, or maybe
Yeah.
this maneuver at most, which would I never see anybody do that. They always do this maneuver, or he's gonna like drill here.
Yeah. I think this was another case of me giving him like way too much respect because I'm pretty sure what happened was in my head I was like in my head I view Crow as like kind of like a train that like I have to avoid
Yeah,
and like
and
I
he
have to
is
like
kind of
avoid
like
this.
that. But he's unlike a train. Uh, with a train, you want to avoid it by as much as possible. But in Melee, you want to avoid people by as little as possible. So you
Yeah.
like super avoided him, but it also
Yeah.
meant that you put yourself in a worse position and you weren't able to capitalize off of what he did. Whenever
Yeah.
you run too far away, then you can't punish. Because, if you're across the entire stage, then everything they do is safe.
Yeah.
So, like, I think that based off of this side, he's either going to be right here or he's going to do like this thing. So, really, if he's going to do this thing, how far do you need to be? You only need to be like right here, right?
Yeah.
So at this point, so if you looked at the screen, you could have just been like, okay, I'm gonna be right here, and then if he does this thing, then I'll be able to punish him. And if he does this thing, it's fine. I don't get a direct punish, but I'm in the middle of the stage. He has to make roads into the stage, and I am in the center. But you're like over here. By the way, I was totally wrong. He's like right here. But if you had been right here, you would have punished him.
Gotcha.
But like this double, and then so like you do this full hop here, and then you're like, ah shit, I full hop. Sorry, I don't want to get hit, so I'm gonna double. Now I have to double jump. So you double jump up here, and then meanwhile he's like over here, like I think he's shielded.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's in
Shield.
shield, like.
Crow not looking at the screen too.
Yeah, that's definitely a moment where he was not looking at the screen because like he was expecting you to be right here, where he probably missed his drill and he was like I can get whiff punished, and then he held shield, but he didn't need to. So that's like this kind of goes to show it's like players who are better than you will also do bad things all the time. It's really hard to be looking at the screen the whole time. Nobody is capable of. Well, I say nobody. It's very rare to find people who are looking at the screen the entire match. It's just like so difficult. So he obviously made a boo boo here, but your boo boo was worse, and now he's like right here, and you're up here, and this is terrible because of stuff like that. Ah! Alright, so now you're in a great spot.
And I blew it.
Yeah. Okay, so look what he did whenever you were here, right? He up aired, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you could try to steal that instead. You actually tried to full hop near here. If you had up aired, you'd probably been fine. Or you could even be back aired. I think Nair and Air were just like not good aerials here. Did you think that this Nair was going to... So here's a question for you. When you did this Nair, did you think that this Nair was going to reach through the platform, or were you expecting him to drop through? And
No, I was 100% expecting it to reach through the platform.
Okay.
I was expecting Fox's jump to be higher than it actually was.
Okay. I mean, Falco's jump is that high, so whatever. But yeah, okay. So that's just you not being familiar with your character's properties.
I guess so.
Yeah, I mean that's just something to know, right? That's like if you just thought that it was going to reach, then it's just like take a note, it doesn't reach. Not much else to it, right? It's just like okay, It doesn't reach. Then I think he accidentally pivot dropped here. Yeah, accidental pivot drop sucks. Now you're on the ledge in the corner.
And then I messed up. I tried to, like, whenever I saw that I was on the ledge, I have a bad habit of doing that on the box, because, like, I drop fast. Like, I was doing the ledge dash input, like, whenever I tournament win, because I'm doing the ledge dash input.
Jump too early.
No, I pressed down too early.
Yeah,
so then,
okay, yeah. The ledge grab input got ate the drop input. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Like, I tried to, I pressed drop while I was still in, like, the 7 frames where you can't drop.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a good example of running too far for your grab again. So, earlier we talked about, everything is safe if you run all the way away, and how you want to avoid things by as little as possible. So look how much you avoid him. So you want to get, by the way, you really want to get very familiar with this distance. This is where Fox lands from the side platform. This distance right here.
Mhm.
This is the distance that Fox goes when he runs off a platform.
Okay.
So that means you want to be exactly right here.
Gotcha.
And you can see how you avoid him, but you dash all the way over here instead of being right here, so you can't get the punish.
Yep.
So again, so this is a very, very important distance because you will see this all the time. Everybody who plays every character is going to do this thing where they're on the platform and they run off and they aerial, or they run off and shine. Like Marth players, they love to run off and fair right here.
Oh.
And you just need to be right here, not here. You need to be here so you can punish them. Because if you're right here, then they have time. But if you're right here, you get a grab. This is super important. And people in Louisiana are especially stupid about this. So you could definitely farm people.
Okay.
Whoops. So this is a technical error, probably. What do we mean to do? Up tilt?
From who?
You.
Oh, wait, let me see what happens. No, I'm into there.
Alright, you should probably not nair there.
Yeah, I meant to nair so that way I could nair him and chase him.
Yeah, you probably meant to short hop as well, obviously. Or did you really mean to full hop?
I don't know, dude. It could have been either.
Okay, well, that's going to be something. I do notice that you're having a lot more trouble short hopping on the blocks.
No.
No, you think this is like average for your jumps and stuff?
I don't play Fox, so
Word.
I'd assume.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
I
he's got
guess.
low jump squat, but a lot of you have a lot of just really
Full
bad
hop.
full hops that would have been better as short hops.
It's embarrassing. Don't go over it. Bam. That was smash. Insane.
Alright.
Yeah, see, that was another thing where I up threw him. Like, that was essentially like that shine.
Mm-hmm.
I did that shine on purpose because I wanted to get a tech chase from it. Like earlier, I did the nair because I wanted to get a tech chase from it.
Okay, sure.
So, I guess, I guess I just need to not play a tech chase Fox.
I mean, you can totally play a tech chase Fox. I don't want you to get the wrong idea here, but it's just the context in which you do the tech chase is fine. So actually, right here, the shine is really good. I think this shine is completely reasonable for you to do. Why? Because he's you shined him right here, so he's gonna get knocked down onto the stage, and
yeah.
Basically he can't get away. But this nair earlier, where is it? Am I gonna be able to find it?
I think it's a little bit.
Oh, right
back.
here, right here, right here. Here it is. Yeah. So this snare. Okay, let's say you hit this snare. He could go a lot of different places, man. He could go over here. He could go over here. If it reversed, he could even end up over here. You can see how this doesn't necessarily set up into the tech chase.
Yeah.
Whereas compared to
the shine
that you did, it absolutely always will set up into the tech chase. So that makes it a good choice, whereas the nair was not a good choice because of the ambiguity in his defensive options. Let's see this shine again, maybe. I don't remember where it is. I'm going to be perfectly honest.
Me neither. I think we're too far.
Yeah, we're probably too far. But this is a good dash attack too, by the way. And then you just fucked up. You accidentally dashed instead of turning around.
I just fucked up the tech chase. Really like tech chasing. I don't know if I've said that, but like if I like 90% of my options are me trying to like him down and then follow up on his tech. Like right there, I threw him to that top platform to tech chase him on the platform with an aerial, and then I
Okay.
was just too slow.
Yeah. You didn't jump out of your throw quickly enough. Like you saw how
Well, actually,
long
I
you.
waited. Waited to react to his option, but I guess I just made a bad judgment call trying to wait to react to tech in place.
Yeah. You probably shouldn't have waited here. You can. I mean, I don't know like how. I mean, Crow probably knows, and he can probably tell you later. But I don't know like how. There's the thing where you like up air tech, mist tech, and you like land on the platform and grab and re-grab the tech rolls, right?
Yeah.
That's probably what you should go for and work on in that scenario. It's still a
Okay.
tech chase. It's kind of weird that you shielded here.
Well, again, in my head, Crow's a train.
Yeah, because like, okay, he spot dodged here, which was totally reasonable spot dodge, by the way, because you're right here, and like maybe you like, you could attack him from here, but okay. But like, given that he had just spot dodged, it is a weird choice for you to, yeah, like you might like try to go him from here. But given that he just spot dodged, it's a lot more likely that he's going to pick a defensive option after. Like after people spot dodge, and like it doesn't spot dodge anything, they usually like will pick a defensive option. They'll like spot dodge again, or they'll shield, or they'll roll. That happens most of the time. So you could just like, I mean, the fact that you shielded here, once again, this kind of means that you weren't looking at what he was doing. All right, this is just disrespectful. What are you trying? What's this shine, dude?
Covering a ledge dash, maybe? I don't know.
But how does it cover a ledge dash? She's
I don't know.
invincible.
I don't know, dude.
All
Maybe I
right.
thought I was closer and I tried to shine him off the. I
Okay.
don't know what's happening.
So this is just disrespectful, right? Like he's clearly on the ledge right here. Whenever you jump here, you can see that he's on the ledge already in the magnifying glass. So
Yeah.
actually, you should be trying to get the fuck out of here. Basically, you shining here is like saying it's like, oh, I don't think you can ledge dash. So to be fair, if your response to me was, I didn't think he was going to ledge dash, or I don't think that he's going to do a good ledge dash, then that would be a disrespectful and I would not approve of your methods, but acceptable answer. Uh, you saying, "Oh, it was to beat ledge dash," tells me that you basically just like weren't paying attention again,
Yeah.
because yeah, ledge dash beats you trying to hit him because you can't hit someone who can't be hit.
Yeah.
So it's been probably about an hour, so I'm not gonna like go into too much. Go back and rewatch everything for all of the crow on ledge situations, but you should really be watching how you space around his ledge dash, like if you're even choosing to do it, because
Okay.
yeah, this shine is not good. Yeah, you even get punished by get up attack for it. Like, what is this world?
Yeah, you saw that nair, how it knocked him down into a tech chase? That was the goal of the one early.
Where?
Hold on, let's see. I think it
Let's,
was.
let's
No, it was back a little bit. It was back, yeah. right here. See this?
You
No.
shined.
Oh,
What
yeah,
nair?
that
You shined. I
wait.
already said this shine
Where's
is
Nair?
great. I like this shine. I think this
No,
shine
not
is
this one.
reasonable.
Watch, it's a Nair. That
Oh,
Nair.
okay. Yeah, but you
Yeah,
short hop this one.
yeah.
That's the
That was the
difference,
goal of
right?
the one earlier.
You short hopped. The other one, you full hopped. If you had hit him, you're gonna hit him like way up here, and then he'd go anywhere. Whereas compared to before, like this is where you hit him, so of course it's going to knock down somewhere. Whoops. Oh, this is the same distance again, right? Look.
Yep.
Oh, it's not quite the same distance. Okay, I was wrong. He didn't come from the platform. It's a different situation entirely. That's a big one though. So like you just tried to back air him, I guess. Yeah, he punished you. Oh, okay,
What?
so look. You do this. Look at this, and then you tap back. Oh, that's so good. And then you like run all the way over here.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! Again, you want to be as close as possible.
Yeah, I wave dash back and then I just ran back more.
Yeah, just the wave dash back would have been sufficient.
And then dash in and grab him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if just your wave dash back puts you right here, which was right outside his down tilt, and then you would have had the punish. But you also dashed back.
Yep.
So you ran too far back to get this punish. Okay. What's this? What's this snare?
Oh, it was probably meant to be like a short hop, and I just full hopped it.
Yeah, but if
Really?
you're short hop nair, does this even hit him?
I don't think I was just covering myself. I like Nair. Probably just an autopilot thing.
Yeah, this definitely looks like an autopilot thing. Probably, so you up B here,
I
and you're
felt
right
it.
here, and then you dash once, and you look at him. You don't need to dash jump here, you just tap right, and you look at him while you're tapping right. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, he's dash attacking. He missed. I turn around and I'll smash and kill you now. Again, you dash really far back for this.
Yeah.
And you got a little bit lucky because he get up attacked.
Yeah.
If he had just gotten up, then you would have missed this opportunity, right? Uh,
Yeah.
Realistically, what I'm thinking is you hit this side B. He's either going to get knocked down right here or he's going to get knocked down right here. So if you just stand right here, you're doing great, right? Like
Yeah.
the only thing probably the hardest thing for you to cover is like if he lands right here and
And
then
text.
he texts this way.
Yeah.
That's probably the only hard thing to cover. And you might be able to like actually after the side beat like come this way, and then you'd be able to cover that and cover him landing here and checking this direction if you got like right here. That would probably be the best positioning for you. But
Okay.
you know, I don't know if you like did notice that you hit him with the side B or not. But yeah, you just like you missed an up air. Okay, so you tried to combo off of it. That makes sense. And then you freaked out and you ran. But you missed your up air, and he's still in a tech situation. You have to keep this in mind. He's still in a tech situation, so he can't possibly hit you. If you had just stood still and just been like right here, then you would have probably, and he had just stood up, you would have been able to catch that too. As it is, you got lucky that he got up attacked, and then you reacted and killed him. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Pick an option that doesn't lose to crash cancel. Jab at 0? No, thank you. Got lucky. Oh, you're so far away.
I know, I'm looking at it.
You're so far away. All right. At least you're seeing it now, right? Like probably you weren't
I
seeing it
can
like
still
after that
hear it.
happened, but now you're seeing it, right? I'm pointing out, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm really far away. Dodge the train by as little as possible, so that you can punch the train afterwards.
I could just hop on the train.
Yeah, you can also hop on the train. Oh, that sucks.
Unfortunate.
Okay, so yeah, it's been right around an hour. I feel like it was pretty good. This is a pretty good session. I feel
Yeah.
like yeah, you probably got a fair amount out of it.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have any questions or comments to close with?
Um, Crow, did you notice anything that Howard didn't? Not sure if he's really here.
I mean, I'm sure that he did, but yeah, we just will. I'm sure he just has his own observations.
Uh, no, I can't really think of anything.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Let's wait
yeah,
for
I can't think of anything.
Crow to type here, and then
Oh, he's
we'll.
typing.
Yeah, he's typing right now.
But can he not speak?
No, nobody who other than me and the person who's like doing the analysis. I'm doing the analysis for can talk because I don't want like I don't want like random third parties like trying to butt in and stuff. Like I prefer it if it's
Well, I
just
just
like
thought since
mostly a
I asked him,
one-on-one thing.
he could say it.
Okay. He said I got all the big stuff. So yeah, I mean, obviously, if you want to go back over that set with him later, and try to get his insight on what he was thinking during those games, I totally would recommend it.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
Whatnot. Let me know whenever it goes up.
Yeah, I'll ping you. I'm gonna put it up like right after I hit stop recording, basically. All right. Peace.